There are two main views as to how revolutionaries should proceed. The opportunist view is that all that revolutionaries have to do is to join the working class struggles and jolly them along, perhaps producing encouraging leaflets, joining picket lines, and perhaps arranging sandwiches for striking workers. Become their friends. Get them to trust you. Oh, don't present them with revolutionary ideas because that might put them off. There'll be time enough for that once you've gained their trust. This is a message very much acceptable to the class collaborationist trade union bosses. Lenin characterized this view as the worship of spontaneity, and he was moved to point out that, quotes again, all worship of the spontaneity of the working class movement, all belittling of the conscious element of the role of social democracy means, quite independently of whether he who belittles that role desired it or not, a strengthening of the influence of bourgeois ideology upon the workers. All those who talk about overrating the importance of ideology, about exaggerating the role of the conscious element, etc., imagine that the Labour Party, pure and simple, can elaborate and will elaborate an independent ideology for itself. But this is a profound mistake, unquote. The revolutionary view is that you join picket lines primarily to introduce revolutionary politics to the people who need them. It's not so much you these people need as the ideology you bring with you. The last thing you should do is to try to hide it or postpone talking about it until some indefinite future date. What you are bringing to the picket line, or any other gathering of workers looking for solutions, is of course theory. The unions, which had become very passive at the behest of their Labour Party bosses, are at last becoming more active in organising working class resistance in the face of the abrupt decline in living standards that has hit the working masses because of the capitalist economic crisis aggravated by the costs of war. And the situation is going to get much worse. It's to be expected in the circumstances that workers who'd previously seen no point in joining the union, which has led in the past to massive declines in membership, they will now join and take part in the resistance taking place. In so doing, these workers become advanced workers, workers actively looking for a solution to the problems faced by their class. In other words, the pool of people who can be expected to be receptive to communist ideas is starting to increase. It's up to us to bring the understanding that trade unionism just isn't enough and to try to recruit them to become revolutionaries. We will be strenuously opposed in this endeavour by most of the trade union leadership, which will devote itself to keep its movement within the bounds of capitalism.